This story proves God places you exactly where you're supposed to be, even if it seems dangerous. This Bible story is wild because it proves God can use one moment of courage to change an entire future. There was a young woman named Esther. She wasn't born into power. She wasn't royalty. She was an orphan. Yet somehow she became queen of Persia. But her crown didn't mean safety. A man named Haman made a law to wipe out her people, the Jews. And Esther had a terrifying choice to make. In that time, you couldn't approach the king unless you were invited. If you did, you could be killed instantly. No warning, no second chances. Esther could stay silent and live, or speak up and risk everything. Her cousin Mordecai sent her a message that still hits today. Who knows whether you have come to the kingdom for such a time as this? In other words, what if everything you've been through led to this moment? Esther didn't panic. She didn't rush. She fasted. She prayed. She gathered courage in private before stepping into the spotlight. Then she walked into the king's presence, fully aware it could cost her life. But the king extended the scepter. Instead of death, she received favor. Instead of silence, she exposed the truth. Haman's plan collapsed, and an entire nation was saved because one woman chose obedience over fear. Esther's story proves this. You don't need to be fearless. You need to be faithful. God doesn't always remove the risk, but He does go with you into it. So if you're standing at a crossroads, if obedience feels scary, if speaking up feels costly, remember this: you weren't placed where you are by accident.